Hi, everybody. I'm Dan. I have Joanne here. How are you, Joanne?
Okay, how are you?
You're probably thinking, Dan, do you know how to read a balance sheet?
Well, I didn't stay up last night wondering that. But
Yeah.
there are times when I wonder if people pay attention to what I do.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So I kind of remember the first time that, I wouldn't say it's the first time. I went through 10,000 small businesses and learned a little bit about balance sheets and all that kind of stuff there. And then I had my investors ask for balance sheets and all that kind of stuff. But talk to us about understanding that balance sheet. What is it? What is it these guys and girls and business owners, and I'm sure there's even more than business. You might not even be a business owner, but you might want to understand the balance sheet. Talk to us about that.
Well, it is a critical part of the whole balancing issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not borrowing the word balance from balance sheet. I'm saying all the books need to balance.
Mm-hmm.
So what is on a balance sheet are what are called permanent accounts, like a cash account. You might change banks from this bank to that bank, but you still have a cash account.
Right. Gotcha.
And things come out and things go in. But at the end of a month or at the end of a year, it is like that freezing in time of what the balances are. And that can work for cash. It can work for how much money people owe you. It can work for how much money you owe people, like the bank. And literally, you need to stop, freeze frame, and say, where are we at? That is what a balance sheet needs to do. It communicates to you what you actually work with every day, but you don't stop and think about it because you're thinking about what's going through, and that's the income and the expense.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense. In fact, that was probably the simplest way that it was ever described to me is it's a freeze frame in time of what's owed, where you're at, what's in the bank. That's awesome. So with that type of knowledge, what do our folks here need to know more about? Is there a program that they can join to understand more about the balance sheet? Tell us about that part.
So we have several programs on our website, Learn Your Scoreboard, that are designed, so they're literally designed for your time and your learning style in mind, so that way you can spend 10 minutes on each lesson, that's all, but it's going to be not from an accounting textbook. It's going to be based on our years of experience of how people use this and how they need to look at it, not how they're told to look at it. So you're going to want to be able to read, how is my cash levels? How much money do people owe us? Am I paying enough attention to that? Instead of just looking at revenues and then the bottom line.
Right. I love that. So Learn Your Scoreboard. What these folks, at least what I'm learning, is you guys are really taking what is reporting and you're helping make it actionable for the business owners.
Actionable and understandable.
I love that. So if that's something you guys would like to know more about, reach out to Joanne and her team. They'd be happy to help you out. Thank you.
Thank you.